Hello, hello. We are back with Terra Nullius Side Stories, episode 13, part 2. We're continuing with our little one-shot, Jordan as a DM, and we're making our way through a mine. And we just saw a creepy door. What's next? Are we just gonna, go investigate the creepy door?
Guess so.
And Abdul, you can make an investigation check, because you're good at that.
All right. Okay, let me see. Let me see. And I'll walk forward.
I just imagine like waddling over. Let me
Not
see.
waddling anymore. It's not snowy. I'll make an investigation check. Right, Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. Investigate. 19.
All right. Beautiful. Give me just one brief moment. Okay. All right. So 19. Beautiful, my friend. Alright, so there's a large, dark gray, black, circular slab in the wall, with etchings and designs all over it. The markings appear to be a set of skulls that are all circling it.
We've talked about the door.
Yeah. And there's a spike jutting out directly from the very center of the slab, and this bowl lays underneath it. And you notice... You notice as you draw near to it that you notice as you get about the same distance Mersha is away from it, that when you get close to it, the inscription starts to faintly glow red.
So I'll say I was right here. Okay.
Yeah, about right there you notice that it starts to glow red.
I'll step one step closer.
Yeah, the glow gets a little bit brighter.
Oh my goodness, is this like Sleeping Beauty, or are we gonna be tempted to prick our finger up against the needle?
I'll get a little bit closer.
And it glows just a little bit more.
I'll step up to it with my little friend right here.
Yeah, so it's glowing. And the inscription seems to be written in common.
Cool.
So, the inscription reads, from top to bottom, an offering to prove your worth, a lineage, but only pure, a single task to open up, a single drop to fill my cup.
Ooh.
With the mayonnaise.
It needs some blood.
Perfect. No, what could be more pure than mayonnaise? Perfect. It just meant to
I'm
be.
curious what would happen if I actually put 2 gallons of mayonnaise in there, but I don't want to know.
You should
I don't want to
try
do it.
You could try it, see what happens.
Player listening thinks it's obvious. We need to prick our finger up against it, and somebody needs to put some blood in there. But it has to be of a pure lineage.
So I would probably be saying this.
But this is Jordan's side story, so of course it's going to be about the character he made up. So, Caleb, you got to give some blood.
It's probably me, yeah.
I mean, is that what your characters would think?
Right. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't know. So my character's first inclination would be like, well, it's not Mersha, because I mean, you're a half-orc. That's kind of obvious.
Rude.
I wouldn't say it out loud. That's just what I'm thinking.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
So racist. I mean, my family could be very nice for all you know.
Nice is not pure, Mersha.
Pure evil.
Pure means like
pure of heart.
Aryan race, white. We are the perfect people, and we continue to.
Oh,
invade.
and dwarves are the perfect people.
I don't know. Maybe.
Absolutely no.
I think maybe I looked then to Nabdul, and I say, do you have a pure lineage? Do you have any famous people in your background?
I am the only one worth of note in my family.
Wow, what a statement to say. I'm the only important person in my family history.
It's how he sees himself.
Yeah.
I think Mersha would say, yeah, some of my family ties are a little tainted, to say the least.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but...
I mean, just because, some people have done bad things in my family.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Nabdul, like...
So do you have a good family?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of ways this statement could be taken, Jordan. So...
Okay, hold on. Let me message you something.
Okay.
Nabdul probably would step back.
Like,
And he's like, I'm
is
not
it
doing
is it pure lineage as in like noble background, like we have a family history that goes back to this king or whatever, or is it pure in the sense as Mersha said it, right, where like we didn't do anything bad, and, like we're good people?
I mean, it just says.
Or can I not
lineage.
know that? Yeah.
Let me write.
I mean, I say we all just prick our finger and try it anyways.
Who knows what'll happen if we do that, though?
It's true.
I mean, honestly, the first thing that my character thought when I heard the inscription is like, I mean, I'll just try it. Like, I don't know who's, like,
Right.
if it's blood, like, I'm not scared to give up some blood to see if it will work, because I don't know what this inscription actually really means, so.
Right. I feel like all of our characters, well, I would think that. I don't know if,
Nabdul does not want any of his blood taken. He does not want his secrets gone through any measure, shape, or form.
yeah, I mean, Mersha would be like, sure, I'll give up some blood.
Yeah, obviously, the door is gonna, like, clone you, Nabdul, and use...
You never know what they are going to do.
Yeah, use
They
your
could do
DNA.
many sort of things with their alchemical methods to do nasty things.
Nabdul would also not use the new face app thing.
To be fair, I didn't, and I wouldn't.
Have you guys seen the one with the Avengers?
No.
No.
Oh, it's so great because it's like all the Avengers of age except Paul Rudd because Paul Rudd doesn't age at all.
Oh, right. That's funny.
Oh, that's what you mean. No, I haven't seen that.
Paul Rudd is my favorite.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
So-
sense, Jordan. I was wondering as to what my thoughts were on
Yeah.
on that lineage, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while we're doing this, while he's walking up, Nabdul would probably by like looking through his potions, and he would hand you a potion, Mersha. It's like, here, in case we run into more thingies. In case we run into, actually, wait, no, right. I have a potion of growth I was thinking of giving to you, but no, I might as well give it to you. I think it's useless with me.
I mean, yeah.
'Cause
Giant, like, Megazord Mersha sounds awesome.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
I'll give you a potion.
It's the end
So
of
Mersha will
every
just, like,
episode
put
of
it
Power
in, like-
Rangers. Everyone just gets big randomly.
Right? So what kind of benefit will that give me, though, if I become big?
You essentially cast the enlarge spell on you. Target's size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. The growth increase, that's the boring part. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength savings throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target attacks with the target's attack with them deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Dope.
So you get 1d4 extra damage, and you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws. This is essentially it.
Cool.
And it lasts a minute, so use it wisely. It's why I didn't hand it to you earlier, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I just look at the other two and just say, well, does anyone particularly want to give up their blood? It seems like that's what the inscription is saying. Nabdul is shaking his head.
No, you will not take my blood.
Mersha, should you try or should I try?
Why don't you give it a shot? If not, then I'll try it.
All right, I don't particularly care one way or another. I don't imagine that just a little spike like this will do much. Yeah, so is it basically I could just walk up and like prick my finger on the spike?
You can try it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I just like, boop.
And it's dull, and you get tetanus because it's rusty.
No, my weakness.
Yeah, so you prick your finger, and the blood drops into the bowl. And like all the skulls, like the eyes and like inside the mouths just light up red. And
seems right.
The big stone slab rolls to the side.
Oh, okay. So I turn back to my party members and just shrug. I don't really know what that was about.
Works for me. Let's go.
Pretty much.
So I just like do.
So it opens up to another set of like descending stairs, but this time like instead of just like stone, like rough cut steps, this time the steps seem like very deliberately made. It's like perfect craftsmanship. Sure. Black stone lines the way down, and there's like along the walls are torches with like green fires.
Yeah, so I kind of just like nod to myself and I was like, yes, this seems very much more like a necromancer's lair. Coming.
Of course. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Just like that with the arms like this.
You had to go like this.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to kill some
now
necromancer.
Who's being racist? That's not the only song the dwarves know. Come on.
No, you're right. They also know row your boat.
Exactly. Yep. So I guess we descend the staircase cautiously.
Yep. But why you gotta be cautious about it?
Actually, you're right. I don't really care about being cautious. I guess.
Yeah, neither does Mersha.
So cautious in the sense that like I'm not just going to run into a trap. I'm gonna be like looking out for stuff like that. But like I don't really care about stealth so much. Honestly,
right?
We both have disadvantage on it.
Exactly. So might as well just let them know we're coming. That will be more challenging to fight anyway. That's a regular season.
Yeah.
Bad boy up. Oh, that's why.
Wait, Caleb, are you still in the right spot on the overlays? Because you moved your thing.
Oh no, yeah. It only moves for you guys. It doesn't move for me. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's still in the right spot. I believe that everyone always has like one spot on their view that they're in, and they never change where it is.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm always in the top right.
Yeah, same with me. Yep.
Okay. This is a very long staircase.
That's just gonna be the joke.
Yes.
It's a very long staircase.
Very long.
So tell me more about your family.
Oh, I don't really know.
What is it that makes your family so pure?
Yes.
I don't really think that my family is very pure.
What did the doors seem to think otherwise?
Well, I always thought my father was a great man.
Oh.
I can't imagine who we are related to, who is famous or heroic. But maybe it was meant in the sense that Mersha meant it. That come from a pure lineage.
Maybe you were related to Gimli.
I just kind of shrug. I don't really know. I haven't had a family for quite some time.
We're your family now.
Is that what you
We are
say?
not.
Yeah.
So I think
And
I
then-
I look at you and like I'm like actually touched by that. Like I look at you and I just kind of like, yes, of course, yes.
And then, and then I think that Nabdul actually would say, it's like, we're your family now. Is it Nabdul saying, no, I am not.
Marsha's like, yes, we are. Just accept it.
Just accept it. You're loved. Loved.
That was very
Not like
weird.
that at all.
Yeah, it's a different kind of love. That's the kind of love that gets you a restraining order.
Yeah, I mean, so Mersha, I mean, I think you maybe even see Dragomir like blush a little bit as he like looks away.
Aw. She just like puts her hand on your shoulder and is just like,
Great,
It's
you're great.
okay,
You're
don't be
reminding me that you're
embarrassed.
taller than me. Awesome.
I'm like, don't be embarrassed. It's okay.
I'm not embarrassed.
It's okay to admit that you love us.
Who said anything about love?
Yes, we did not say anything of the sort.
Boys can never just admit that they love each other. Why not?
Well, I certainly don't love Nabdul. He's useful, but
Useful.
Well, I love you both.
thank you.
Even if one of you is more annoying than the other.
I like playing the annoying character.
Really? I never would have guessed that, Seth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! I love playing characters that are the best, that have the best catchphrases. Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
You really do have characters with all the best catchphrases.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
I think it helps that I add the voices too, so it makes them just
A little
stand
bit
up.
more memorable, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, oh yeah, it's the only one I can really remember. What else has I had? That's the
I
main
mean,
one.
honestly, any of the things that Toity says when he like does bardic
Right.
inspiration, like it's very memorable. Die, you ugly beast!
When he casts Vicious Mockery,
Exactly,
you mean?
yeah.
Just die
Either-
already.
Either one.
I am putting the map on right now, so I had to download it from the program.
I gotcha. Oh yeah, it's just the one thing that's just stuck. I think it was just because it was so spur of the moment, and it just made everyone laugh when it happened.
It was so random. Like you had just killed one of the little like
Sprite things.
quicklings, yeah, that you guys had
Yeah.
fought.
And it's when, oh yeah,
Oh yeah. I think I have a clip of that moment. Somewhere.
you do.
You
I just
do.
remembered
Because you're
it.
like, what are you, like one of the three little pigs from Shrek?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's funny.
We just kind of adopted it from there.
Mhm.
It was great.
Oh, I guess okay. I can think of one more phrase. Adeline's catchphrase was "darling."
Darling.
Darling.
I don't know if that was a French
Darling.
accent even. Darlene, that was the name yesterday. Jordan, the other part of the Master Moon, like, hey girls.
Oh yeah.
Her name was Darlene.
Gnarling.
What
Oh
would
my
you
God.
guys, if you guys could wrap up Terra Nullius in one catchphrase that we've said, one of us have said, what would it be?
Wow, in only one catchphrase.
One catchphrase, like one like famous line that one of us has
One
said
famous
that would just
line.
summarize Terra Nullius. What would it be?
Have I told you about why Ari wears her hair up?
I mean,
I mean, honestly,
That was like
maybe-
episode 6. Okay.
episode 8, but yeah.
Oh
You know, just-
wow! Congratulations on your photographic memory there, Caleb.
No, I just watched them way too many times.
But just how we just like BS our way through some of the most ridiculous things. Like, I think that's why I would say that. We find the weirdest excuses to have advantage.
Another one that comes to mind is, I mean, it depends on if you mean like a character quote or a player quote.
Any one of
Yeah,
those.
because mine would be the thing that I think probably sums it all up is guys, it's not about death. It's
Death,
about
it's not.
suffering.
Right.
I don't want to kill you. I want to make you suffer.
You know, for that being the catchphrase, though, you sure have killed off quite a few characters.
Yes,
A couple of
but
my
that-
characters. I'm still
that
waiting to see
made
how
you guys
kill.
suffer.
I'm still waiting to see how you find an excuse to kill Nepduel.
I mean, I'm sure that my character could just cut you in half. Like, let's be real.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's not wrong. And then all of a sudden, Abdul's possessed. Gotta kill him, guys.
Yes, perfect. Thank you, Jordan. We talked about this in advance. Can you get him possessed by a ghost so I can just have an excuse to kill him? I can't lose my streak. I have to kill all of Seth's characters.
Adeline did die, but she didn't stay dead.
It's true.
Muldrak is dead. Gret is dead.
Didn't you and I fight in the steampunk samurai one shot that we did with David too?
I don't know if it was a steampunk one, but it was one where I was the girl that was like disguised as a guy.
Oh, well, that was Alyssa's made
Oh,
RPG one
right.
shot.
Our
But
made
there was one
RPG.
where David GM'd it, and it was the samurai.
I remember honestly, I remember nothing.
Almost
about
nothing from that. Yeah.
I remember very, very little
Yeah,
about
we
that.
fought in that one. We had like a whole big fight there. We didn't kill each other, but
Like the fact that you mentioned it and I didn't immediately think of that, and instead I thought of the other thing, just goes to show how little I remember from it. That was still pretty
I don't
early.
think I
when
got Gertrude killed though. Your first one made RPG. You actually won that one.
No, she actually.
No, I
did.
won. Thank
Or no,
you.
you won. Yeah, you're right.
It was that close if I remember right.
It was very close. It was
was
almost
very close.
you. Yeah.
No, but you
You
killed.
would have won if you didn't use your points to save him, but then nobody would have won because he would have died. So
Yeah. And then there's the one where I died because he killed him, and then I realized afterwards I could.
I still can't believe I won that game.
There was the one where I realized.
Looking back, like the first like two
Oh,
and a
yeah,
half
it was pretty
hours
bad.
were just so bad.
It was pretty bad.
Like,
All right, so you guys going basically in the same order as before?
I think so.
yes.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Oh man, and that was like when we barely knew each other. Can you believe that?
Mhm.
Oh man,
We
I
got to
would
know
love
each other real well after those one shots that we did.
Yep.
Very long staircase.
That's just the catchphrase of this. That needs to be what you name the episode. Very long staircase.
One very long staircase. Yeah. Oh boy.
Have you guys thought about what you'll do next week?
Aren't we doing the?
Oh yeah.
Calvitas
So we're
one
gonna
shot.
finish the Calvitas one shot because I talked with David
Oh,
and he's
that's
free again too.
right.
So Yeah.
Okay.
gotta fight a phoenix.
Go ahead and do this here. All right, so you make your way down through this corridor.
Say I don't see anything.
What?
Oh, there we go.
You make your way down the staircase, and you find your way like through this doorway. There's a door, and you open it, and you go through.
I think if it's this wide, I might be more towards the front.
Well,
Maybe like not right in the front, but
and everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
What? Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
Already.
Pop the turn order up.
For the
Probably
turn
clear
order.
it too.
It's empty for me.
Oh, doop. Clear.
No,
I rolled a
man, I rolled a
20.
4 again.
I
The
rolled a
heck? Let's say we're not gonna like make perception checks to like see if we even notice.
I mean, you will, but I still need you to.
You will.
Oh, you
Oh.
will.
Is this some exploration initiative?
That wasn't too bad.
Basically an exploration initiative, sort of. And how do I roll an initiative that's secretified?
So there's a couple of steps. So make sure that on the character sheet itself, you have it toggled to roll to the GM only. That might not be an option. No, yeah. So I have it set.
I mean, if I need to, I can just like keep it in my head or something.
Just find whatever the initiative thing is, and then do /GM roll, and then just do it manually, and then as long as you add in whatever the thing is on the GM layer, then it will be invisible.
Yeah.
How about whatever comes, we just throw your homunculus at it, and then it will eat it, and then we'll run away. Or rather, use the opportunity to kill it.
It can move at 20 feet per second.
I can throw it faster than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Initiative. Show me the initiative.
Wait, that's only 10 feet. Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna do this. If it'll let me. Please work. Pretty please. With an Abdul on top. There we go. That's what I needed. How do I see what their actual initiative score is? I don't see where that's at.
You might
Character
have
sheet.
to break down the character sheet by clicking on the gear option. Show you all the fiddly bits.
Ah, yes. Attributes. Where is it at? Come on. You know, this actually doesn't hugely matter, so I'm just gonna... Okay, how do I roll it?
/GM roll space, whatever the roll is.
Okay. How do I add it secretly to the...
Make sure you're on the GM layer, and then just right-click on a token, press Add Turn, and then you can put it manually in the turn order. It will pop up there.
GM layer. And then you said click on it and what?
Right-click on it.
Okay.
And then
Add
click
turn.
Add Turn, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. And then we're just going to do descending.
Nabdul, you go first again.
Yeah, so you guys are just kind of walking along.
Technically, I still have one more fire breath left. I think it lasts an hour. Yep. Okay, so do I notice it seems like there's something down? Is it?
Oh, cool. I still have Hunter's Mark.
I'm just wondering what I would do.
I mean, if you want to roll a perception check, you can.
$19.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything. You notice it's like really dark in here. Like there's no, like the hallway before was all lit with the green torches, but there aren't any green torches in here throughout this chamber. And you notice that there's 3 different doorways, and at the very end here, that there, let me...
Ah, giant cat!
Oh my gosh!
Suddenly attacked by a giant cat. No, you notice that there's a door at the very end of the hall.
There's a what?
There's a door at the very end of the hall.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Actually, wait.
It's a long hallway.
It'd be a shame to something just popped out.
I think noticing it's a little dark, Nabdul is gonna. I'll probably move like. Can we say like we move as a group or something like that? So we're all moving at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could just ready your move action and be like,
I'll ready my movement.
Ready.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to have the homunculus use alchemical salve on on Mersha. I'll post the one I'm doing in the chat.
Okay. Target feels giddy and effective.
Giddy and effective. What a list of descriptors.
Yeah, gaining advantage on certain ability checks in the next hour.
Cool.
So that's a 6 times.
Oh, I get to have advantage on ability checks for the next 6 times?
Certain ones you have to choose.
Okay. Ability checks. So like not my attack rolls, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't think that counts. So like strength checks or something like that. You already the
Right.
potion I gave you gives you that already. No, that's
Just
for-
on strength, but yeah.
Yeah. So you can choose a different one essentially.
Got it.
Okay,
Thanks.
Welcome.
That it, Nabdul?
That's it.
Okay. So you hear a voice echo throughout the chamber. Like you hear it like basically everywhere. It does like
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It doesn't sound like it's coming from anywhere. It just feels like it's in here. The voice says, "What do we have here? 3 troublemakers, I presume?
Guys.
What could it be? Adventurers looking through an old mine to find a quick payout? Refugees seeking solace from the cold? Or maybe heroes who know exactly what they've wandered into?"
Fighting Dracula.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we hear this
It's
coming
your
from? Just
turn.
like everywhere?
Huh?
Where do we hear this coming from?
It's just coming from everywhere. Like you
Yeah.
just hear this voice throughout the whole chamber.
Ah.
Gross.
Okay. I guess. Do we
Like
all
there's a
just-
couple moments you think that it's like right in front of you, but then it's like way up in the back corner, and then it's just like where you have no idea.
Yeah. I think I might just move up to this intersection.
And that's when I'll use my movement.
Yeah. I mean, we can assume that you all move together.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wait, 1. I can barely see the grid. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. To switch spots with him because he's lower than me.
Yeah, so when I get to that intersection, do I see anything like in the next rooms?
Yeah, so in this room, boop.
Oh, wow, that
Yeah,
looks
bloody
pleasant.
That's
And
just
Oh, that's just a lot of blood.
And give me 1 sec. Where are you at, my friend?
I don't like that.
Dook-a-dook, dook-a-dook-a-doo-doo. Dook-a-dook-a-dook-a-dook-a-doo. Oh, perfect.
none of us have taken any damage yet, have we?
True.
Mm. I haven't taken any.
Anyone looks like.
Down this way, you see that.
Oh my god,
Now-
what?
Now hold on. That's just the best thing that I could find. You see a whole you see a bunch of bones. Like you look in, you see like a pit covered in, or like there's just this huge pile of bones.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of skeleton bodies in there.
Yeah.
And you see like a little bit of blood here and there. And at the very back, you see this giant skeleton.
A giant skeleton of what? Of a dragon?
Make a nature check or a medicine check. I'll take either one.
Okay. I don't know. I got a 6.
It's big and it's scary. It does look like there's like the structures of like wings,
Okay.
but it's all bone.
Is it moving?
No, it's just staying completely totally
Okay,
still.
well, we will not go into that room. Perfect. We'll just ignore that. That doesn't exist.
I don't know if a snare will work on something that big.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just like... I mean, that's my turn, basically.
That's your
I could like
turn.
ready your action to like attack something that comes at you.
I mean, I feel like I use my action to, like, look at all the stuff and... Right, because I mean, I took a minute... I took a few seconds to, like... I don't know, it's up to you, Jordan, but...
I mean, if you want to do anything,
I don't really have anything I can do, but if you let me ready an action, I guess, yeah, I'll ready an action to attack anything that gets my range.
yeah, you can ready an action. Mersha, your turn. Do you do anything in particular?
Yeah, I mean, as she just like steps up, she like sees these things and she's like, "Hah!"
Yeah. Well,
I
that
think she
doesn't-
does the same thing. I think she just like readies like her sword to like attack anything that comes in her range.
Okay. That all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll switch my hunter's mark to whatever the heck that thing is. Just
You're gonna switch your hunter's mark to a skeleton?
yeah,
Okay.
because I can do that as a bonus action. So why not?
Okay. Nabdul, anything you do?
Well, let me ask you this: does the skeleton look like it's like gonna come towards us at all, or do I need to make a roll
This-
to like know that?
If you want, you can make a nature or a medicine check, or an
Okay.
arcana check. I should have said arcana too. You can also make an arcana check.
Well, I'll do medicine then because I have a +1 to that and a -1 to all the others. So Natural 20, baby.
What?
That skeleton has nothing special about it. You
Great,
can
then
tell it's a dragon skeleton. But there's nothing about it. It's just dead. It's just a dead dragon skeleton.
Very good. Very, very good.
Okay, then I just ignore it then.
But that means something killed a dragon.
Yep, but it's not my concern right now. I'm just like, oh guys, don't worry, it's just a dragon skeleton. No big deal.
Oh yes. No
yeah,
big
I'm
deal.
sure that
The
won't
dragon.
animate at any point. It's not like not like we're fighting necromancers. We'll be saving this for later. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
she's just gonna ready an action to hit someone.
I'll ready my movement. Pull out the whatchamajigget. Pull out my hand crossbow, and he's gonna come up and do the same the alchemical salve to Dragomir.
You just put salve on me?
Yeah, he just comes up.
Where?
It doesn't really say.
What does it do?
It's the same thing I put in the
Same
chat
thing
for
I have.
Alyssa.
Oh, okay. So you just rub salve on me, and I just get magic. Okay. That still discomforts me every time you do that.
Just be quiet. Yeah, it says touches. The homunculus produces a salve and touches one creature you designate. Target creature receives one of the following magical benefits. It's either that, a flight speed of 10, or just some extra hit dice
Flight speed
of 10.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not awful, but
I mean, yeah, the first one seems like the best option.
yeah.
That it for Nabdul?
Just besides preparing my movement. Yeah. And the I pulled out my hand crossbow. I don't know if I could. Yeah, and that is pulling out the hand crossbow considered an action? Or do I already have it
I think it's
out?
part of
No,
your movement.
I still have it out. Never mind. I just have it out from last time.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense.
So I'm just gonna prepare my movement and prepare the action with that. Because yeah, after seeing that, like something killed a dragon.
We're going to fight whatever killed that dragon. Awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so where is it? You hear the same voice echo out, Ignis! And a fireball heads straight towards you,
No.
Dragomir.
Wait, you haven't decided what kind of things you could still say it's Dex.
Oh wait. Well, the target chooses the checks before or after rolling.
I thought, but it says gaining advantage on certain ability checks. So you have to. It's specific.
No, so you can just choose whether or not to use it.
Okay, it's worded kind of weird. I wasn't sure which way it was, but yeah. So you have 6 things you can choose to have advantage on.
I mean,
But
this
it's
is,
an
it's a
ability
save though.
check.
Is the problem.
Yeah, you
saves
get a
are-
+1 to your save since I'm a paladin.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not a +5 like Darius, but
Yeah.
it's something.
Deck save. It's a fireball, so I assume.
It is, well, it's a firebolt.
Oh. Oh man, that's the second time we've. that's much. That I was like, we're all dead. We're gonna die.
Yeah, fireball.
Well, a firebolt is just a ranged attack.
Yeah. So no save involved.
No, there's still a save.
No, there isn't.
Not for
Not for a
firebolt.
not for a firebolt.
Yeah, you take half damage if that's the case.
No, it's just
No,
just a ranged attack.
it's a cantrip.
Then what is? Wait, what was I? Oh, I'm thinking. Sorry, I mixed up the firebolt with fire breathing. I did.
Yeah.
That's what I was mixing up. Okay, so it's just. And we notice where it comes from.
Yeah, so it just like materializes right in front of you and just heads straight towards you, and hits like dead center from where, like in front of Dragomir.
Oh, so it just hits the like ground in front of me.
No. It materializes like a couple feet in front of you, and then it hits you.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
you
you
have to roll to hit.
Well, yeah.
I was just confused.
So what is it going to roll is the question.
It's a spell.
What's
It's
just
a
cantrip.
ranged attack.
It should be on the sheet if it's a spellcaster.
Yeah, let me.
If you scroll down.
Yeah. Give me the thing that I need. Pretty please.
Now we just need to get M to GM something, and then.
I know, right? I was thinking that earlier. M's the only
I
one
don't
who's-
think she'll ever do that though.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'd love to jam an actual D&D game with you guys because honestly, the made RPG thing, I was just like I had no idea what I was doing.
Hey, no, it worked out well. I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, yeah, because you killed everybody, and
Yeah, that's true. Well, Seth liked it too, and he died. So there you go.
I liked my character until they died. Hard to like something that's dead.
I just think it's so funny that in both of the made RPG games, you actually played a woman.
I know.
You know? Even when we did one with butlers, like you still
That
played
was
a woman.
pretty funny. Oh, yeah, that probably hit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't imagine that doesn't hit.
It hits?
Yeah.
Okay, so this fireball just materializes out of
No,
nowhere and just
Jordan, I have
speeds towards you.
28 armor class.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I don't even think a
That's
28 armor
absolutely-
class is possible.
Not as a 6th level character, certainly. How much damage does it do?
Yeah. Let me see if this does it proper. Yep. 8 damage.
Ouch.
8 fire damage.
Ugh. Where did that come from?
You guys, it's at least level 5. Because it did 2d10.
Metagame.
I only know that because I have Firebolt too and I had to look that up.
Well, I mean, after you get to level 5, all cantrips scale up to 2D whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know it's at least level 5.
Well, it's at least a 5th level spellcaster, which doesn't
Right.
mean much in with monsters. They kind of go all over the place.
I know, but it's just something fun to say.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, Dragomir!
That +8 to hit's pretty nasty, though.
Yep. Is that its turn?
That's its turn.
Okay, well, I think. Can I make like a perception check to try to like see where it is?
Yeah.
Try to know where to go. Oh my gosh!
Double crit
Double
fail.
crit fails. You know, the other time I was a player in D&D, I had a roll like this.
Don't forget to open up your eyes, Dragomir.
Ah. That staircase was so long I just fell asleep. Yep. Well, I don't
Just
see
keep
anything.
going towards the door, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I probably at that point I'm just gonna use all of my movement to get right there.
You're gonna dash too, then?
Yep. So I just charge down the hallway.
Don't forget the potion I gave you.
Oh, don't worry, I have not.
Oh, if I become a large creature, does my speed increase?
So, actually,
Don't know.
so you just charge straight ahead, right?
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so
Oh no.
Let's say you were what, right here before, or like right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so you get right here, and then you just bump
Oh, what?
into something.
Okay.
You're just like,
Like an invisible like wall, basically.
Well, you just bump into something. It feels like there's a person there.
Oh.
So you like bump, and it's like you just run into this.
Okay. I mean, I guess I just try to attack the person in front of me. I guess it's a disadvantage then because they're invisible.
Yeah, so you're gonna attack right in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, is an attack an ability? No, it's not an ability check. It's an attack.
No.
Yeah, roll an attack at disadvantage.
13.
This does not hit.
No.
So you just slice blindly at this
Yeah.
invisible.
swing again. You have
Oh,
two
right.
attacks.
Guys, I'm gonna say this. I picked the great spell. I picked some great spells for this.
Oh no. Okay. Another 13. I missed.
Another 13.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter.
You're just like,
So you swing and you swing, but it's like it's gone. And you don't know where it's at. You don't know if it's still there or if you're just missing, or if it's just going straight through. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Mersha?
I am confused. That's all my turns.
okay, I'm gonna go right up here, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I see you swinging in this area. I guess I'll do the same thing.
Flank
Okay.
the invisible
You're flanking, so
spellcaster.
straight roll,
Guy,
or you potentially flanking. So.
Yeah.
guys, you ruined my plan.
Sorry, too late. And I'll switch my hunter's mark to whatever. I don't know if I can do that if I can't see it.
Well,
Probably
it,
not if
it
you
probably
can't see
says
it.
it in the spell, doesn't it? Like something you can see.
Let me see. Let me click it. See what? Oh, it just.
You choose a
Freaking-
creature you can see within range. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
see it.
So dang it! So I can't switch to it, but
Next turn, you'll be able to see it.
Okay. Well, let me try hitting it with my longsword. 16.
Not disadvantage, straight roll because you.
Because
Oh, right.
flanking you.
Yeah. So, yeah, you hit. You hit something.
Woo! Deal 9 slashing damage.
Okay. So, gonna grab.
Who has the higher AC again?
Mersha.
I do.
Okay.
Well, oh my gosh. Hello.
What?
Oh wait, no, it's just on the GM layer still.
You saw something you weren't supposed
Yeah.
to.
There
Oh,
it is. Yeah.
Yep, it's a vampire.
So, this vampire materializes as you cut it. And it's like, ah,
Oh.
there we are.
Okay, and I'm definitely gonna use my bonus action to cast to do Hunter's Mark on it now, and then attack again.
Okay.
And have advantage. Yes, it's a critical
Congrats.
hit.
Roll
Oh,
it.
nice.
So I get to also, because I am a half orc,
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
get
savage
to
critical.
get that savage critical, get to roll one of the damage dice one additional time. So I'll roll one more time for another 13 damage and my hunter's
Well, does it
mark.
add your strength modifier to that additional die, or is it just another die?
I don't think it
I
has.
think it's just another die, but it's
yeah,
an 8.
so it's just an 8. Yeah.
Plus 1d6 for 5, so
Nice.
11 plus 8, 19 plus 8, 27 plus 5, 32 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
What's up?
Caleb, can you see the health that he has
I can.
or not? You can?
Mm-hmm.
Can the others? Can you guys
No.
see the health?
No.
Okay. I will say, I just pulled this up because this is all I could pull up really quickly, but this is not his health and this is not what he's at or like.
Okay.
This is just the closest thing I could throw together really, really quickly. I just pulled one of the things.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, Nabdul, do you do anything?
Yeah, give me a second. You guys ruined my plan.
That's what fighters
Sorry.
do. That's what melee dumb melee people do. They ruin the spellcaster's plan.
Wait, concentration. Does concentration break if you attack?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
No. No. Just if you cast another concentration spell or
Or you
if
get
you get
damaged and
damaged.
fail.
I was making sure. I was like, it doesn't. I was like, I was pretty sure, but I was like, I've never had to do that before. So. Wait, actually, let me read this again. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to try and cast Fairy Fire, but it's possible he could make it and Mersha won't, and then it would just screw her over and it would end up doing worse for us. So I think instead I'll just move 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, actually, wait, no, what's my range on my crossbow? I was here. No, it's here. Where is this in my range? Oh, 3120. So remind me, that means I have to be within 1/3, be 30 feet away for it not to be a disadvantage?
For what?
For my crossbow. Remind me. So it's 3120, so that means be under 30 is at disadvantage, or above 30 is at disadvantage. I don't remember.
For your crossbow?
Yeah. Hand crossbow.
The first thing is you are just a regular roll, and the second number is you have disadvantage when you're shooting from that range. If that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about?
Okay, so if I can shoot at him if within less than 30 feet and not be at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only thing I was wondering, because I want to go. Oops, wrong thing. 1, 2. He can move 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shoot at him with my crossbow, which is what I was asking. So 1, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
7 damage. Another hit at the crossbow. 11. Take it, that doesn't hit.
That does not.
And then he has to make a dex save because I'm gonna use my last fireball at him. Fire
Okay.
thingy. Fire breath. Fail. 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 Dang it, he makes it. Well, he takes half this, so he takes 5 damage. So 30.
Except he doesn't. So he'll take 10 damage because
Yeah.
vampire fire.
I didn't know we'd be fighting.
Fair.
And Potion of Fire Breathing was really all there was that was damaging.
Wait, vampires are vulnerable to fire?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
They are, yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, think about it. You burn a vampire to destroy it. Or you stab a
Do
stake
you
in the heart. Stereotypical legend is like you
Oh,
stab it
you're
and it
right.
sticks.
Yeah,
Or you
burning
burn it.
like
Wait,
setting
so
on
it-
fire
so
is
it
an
takes-
option. Yeah.
So wait, so it takes the 5, but
Basically, it halved it because of the successful save, and then doubles it again because it's
okay, so
It's-
it took 17 damage total. Then.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, including your crossbow.
Including my crossbow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay, then that's my turn.
And he laughs. And he starts clapping.
What?
And then he disengages and starts flying above you guys and flies back in.
You should have given me that flight speed. I knew it.
You wouldn't have been able to catch him.
And he
Yeah.
flies down here, and he flies like up and back, and so you like he's like got a clear view of all of you,
Right.
and he says, "Very, very good. You've passed my test."
We did not come here to pass any sort of test, you monster.
I pass all sorts of tests.
And then he puts a hand on his chin and like folds one arm over the other, and he says, "Let us see what we have here. Interesting, very interesting. A full-blooded dwarf. The smell of your blood is so familiar. Extraordinary power courses through your bloodline, does it not?
Yes, apparently I learned that today.
Oh, how I would love to drink you right here and now. Ah, but why pick a fruit before it's ripe? And after all, I suppose a deal's a deal. No, I shall refrain. For now. And then he looks over at Mersha. And then there's you. Ugh. Disgusting. Pitiful.
Do not insult her that way.
You can change where you are, what you wear, even your own name. But you can never change where you came from. And worse, in your case, what you came from. Perhaps I should put you out of your misery. Oh, but that wouldn't be fun either. And what else do we have here? And he looks down at...
I'm not looking down.
he looks down over at... I forget your character's name.
Nabdul?
Nabdul.
Oh, not, you do not know the name Nabdul?
He looks down over at Nabdul and Salta. And he says, what else do we have here? A rock gnome? A light snack.
Which is just like, excuse me?
I think I just, since it's my turn next, I think I probably just like put my hand on my, like 2 hands on my sword and kind of like heft it a bit, and I say, my name is Regimir Casterlit. I am your last judgment, as is the sword that I carry. Even those in the deepest reaches of hell will lament your fate here today. I would.
And he points a finger at you and shakes it a bit. Ah, I knew you were a Casterlit.
I just charge him.
I could tell by you. Oh, that familiar, beautiful smell.
I think what I do is
okay.
I yell to Mersha and I say, Mersha, give me the potion.
I like toss it.
And as I'm running, I just want to like drink the potion of growth so that I can actually be high enough to like hit him.
Love it.
That works.
Oh.
That was the only potion of growth I have.
It's fine. That was a cool moment. I was willing to give up the potion. Of
I figured you would be.
You double in size.
So now you're the same height as me, basically.
Wow. Well, I'm like a large creature, though, is the thing.
Right, technically, yeah, because of the way D&D works.
So probably actually what it is I like start saying my like line, right? Or no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I said my entire line except for the last part. So I stopped at, even those in the deepest reaches of hell will lament your fate here today. Okay. And then I say, potion, give me the potion, and I drink it, and I run over, and by the time I'm like big and like standing right in front of him, I just say, I would run.
And he says, like, he hears that, and he just starts laughing and laughing.
And I think that's my whole turn. I'm not sure I can actually attack because it's up to you. But I like drank a potion, and I only moved 20 feet. But
yeah, so like as you're running towards him, he like flicks his fingers at you, and you freeze.
What?
He has a reaction spell that can do that?
Homebrew super boss.
Oh.
This isn't your boss, guys. So he stops you, and like he like spins his finger around, and he turns like he makes you turn around, and says, "Now, I think what you really came here for is through that door.
The
You
door he
came here
can't,
for the necromancers, I assume."
he can't fit through that door anymore.
And
It's
he
true.
can squeeze.
Yeah.
It only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, so I think I say, well, thank you for ruining my dramatic moment. I appreciate it. And I guess I can't, like, turn around or what? Like,
Yeah, you're just frozen for now. And then he just says, "Oh, I was here only for political interests. Oh, but there is quite the surprise for you on the other end of that door. We will meet again, Castervit." And he turns into a bat and
of course.
flies away.
Of course he does.
And then, like, as he turns into a bat and flies away, you turn back into... Or you're able to move yourself again.
Yeah.
So this is like
I just
12
look down at you
seconds.
guys and I'm just like, that was embarrassing. We never speak of this again.
Well, let's go through the door then.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like it could be a trap. This guy's kind of a douche.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I mean, what does my blood have to do with anything about me? I'm a good person.
I just kind of nod.
I mean, he was a vampire.
I mean, it's
Kinda
so,
eats
so
the stuff.
bloodist.
Blood.
That's not the word, Marsha.
Well, I just made it up, so whatever.
It can just
That
be.
does not make it a word!
Why not? I can make up words.
We should continue.
You know what I meant, right? So
We only have a
I
minute
mean, it
on
makes
the.
sense.
We only have a minute on the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I guess I just, like, rush in, try to break down the door, I guess.
Okay.
You have advantage on strength checks.
So we're gonna try to break down the door.
Can I break down the door?
Give me just one sec. I mean, yeah, the door's...
So I
door's
can just kick it in,
unlocked.
no problem.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get in, no problem.
Yeah, so
Um,
my giant boot just yeah. I just kind of crouch under.
We're just like, now that's what I'm talking about.
What do I find on the other side?
you find your DM moving stuff around to get ready. He's scrambling madly, and it's kind of pathetic, honestly. It's a really sad sight to see.
And I can actually see it because I have GM privileges.
I know. um, oops, that's why. Okay. So you burst through. And this is what you see.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That is a giant altar and a giant skull. So are we still like
Lots
in
of
turn order?
blood.
What's this edge here? Should we stay with our initiative or
You can keep that initiative, and then
just roll initiative for
I'll
these
roll
guys?
for these. I'll roll for these foos.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be fun to try to keep straight in my head. Okay, so you run through, and
Now, do I actually see a kobold, a human, a halfling,
yeah,
and
see,
a
that's what I was
Githzerai?
going to say. So, what you actually see, you see four, people, dressed in black robes.
Why is it always black robes?
They're red. No, I'm kidding.
No, that was just my character. I like
yeah.
saying that.
So the kobold there is a dwarf. The druid is they're a drow. The bard and the monk are both humans. But all of them have this kind of like their eyes are like their irises are red for all of them, and you notice something. You notice a couple things right off the bat as you enter in. First off, it seems that they're performing some sort of ritual. There's this sort of magic circle that they're all standing in, and energy is like starting to has been gathering around, and it seems like they're in the middle of something. And the moment you break through, they all just stop and turn to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the dwarf is he's a little bit different because half of his face looks undead. The other half looks normal.
What? Oh, also, so I would imagine it would be very shocking and like unknown for me to see a drow. Because I don't think we've even come across them in the setting before at all. So
Yeah. So.
And I definitely know they don't like just live normally in Russia. So.
Yeah. So this drow is here.
Does he look drowsy?
No, but the dwarf does.
No, he looks sleepy.
Gosh.
Oh.
Well, now I'm
Right,
grumpy.
because he's a dwarf. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then does that make Marsha dopey?
And the face
Why
of the
would
dwarf.
Marsha be dopey? What? That makes no sense at all. For one, I'm not a dwarf, and why?
Well, because you were like the dumb happy person. You kind of were getting at.
I'm very strong, though. Thank you.
I didn't say you were.
I'm sorry. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Don't need no man.
Tell that to Ryan. No, I was kidding.
I don't need no man. I've survived without him all week. Thank you.
Tossing and turning.
Oops. Wait.
Not doing my dishes or cleaning the house.
I unplugged my microphone accidentally.
Not that he needs to know that, but
It's only on stream forever.
you know, I just realized Ryan never watches our D&D sessions. What an
Yeah.
what an unsupportive husband.
Mhm.
Wow. I need to give him a hard time about that. Of course,
Missing out on
everybody
such
goes
awesome
before
content.
me.
So You notice something immediately about this dwarf, Dragomir.
Yeah.
You see him and you know exactly who that is.
What? Who is it?
And so you break through, and they all turn around, and the dwarf says, "You, what are you doing here?"
Who is it?
It is Merrick Castrovit.
Just to make sure that I know who that is.
I will DM you.
So you could just tell us. We're good about keeping player and
Oh my gosh, see, that's what I thought it was. Okay. So, how would I react in this moment? It's my turn. I get to have this first turn.
Yeah. It's your turn. You break through a hulking giant of dwarven mass.
So I step through, and basically, like, I start to just say my line again, right? So I just say, "My name is Regimir Kastrovit. I am your..." And then I see this dwarf, and I just say, "Father?" And I just stand there and don't do anything. So I've, like, stepped 1 foot in, basically, or 5 feet in. But yeah, I just stand there in shock.
Dragomir, what is... Why? How did you find... What are you doing here?
Now, are we all just...
And the others turn to him and say, "This is perfect." The druid speaks up. "This is perfect. The other bodies, the other dwarves, no elf, nothing else has worked. Not even relatively close relatives have worked. But this could cure you. This could cure you, Merrick." And Merrick just says, "Quiet. Dragomir, why are you here? How did you get here? And why are you so big?"
Are we getting our turns?
Right, so this is the question, like, did we just pause initiative, or...
Yeah, I think initiative's kind of paused right now.
Right,
Because
but...
essentially the potion's been wasted.
Right.
right, you're gonna shrink. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because like if we're gonna if they're just stalling for time or something
Yeah,
like that.
unfortunately, I feel like that's probably what's gonna end up happening here.
Okay.
I mean, because it's his father. He's not just gonna be like,
"Oh, yeah, sorry, wait. I gotta optimize my attack here, so I'm just gonna attack you." No, yeah, so I just say, "I came to stop the evil that was infesting these lands." Is that you, father?
Can Mersha come up this way? Can she like?
Yeah, I would definitely let you
Get
pass. Yeah.
He says,
Mersha's just like,
What's going on?
he says, "Are you referring to the dead walking everywhere?"
Yes.
No, that was not me. Actually, that is something far greater than I could ever have done myself.
Can I insight that sucker?
Yeah.
Nabdul's gonna be digging around in his bag, kind of trying to secretly get something ready in case he needs it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and this whole time, like, any of you guys can just ready actions. And so... with that, you don't sense any sense of like it seems like he's telling the truth, like that this wasn't him, that and it sounds like that it sounds like he's telling the truth, that he didn't have anything to do with it. Then he says, it has, however, had interesting consequences for us.
I just don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah. So he says, Dragomir.
it probably wears off by that point.
The night.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, so I start like shrinking.
The night. Let me think how he would say this. The night I was slain, I was taken by them. And they brought me back before it was too late. No, actually, well, let me rephrase that. Yeah. Not the night he was slain, but he says, shortly after the funeral, after all the rites, they came, they found my body, and they took me in and brought me back before it was too late. Before I was too... I'm still doing that weird accent. Before it was too... before I was too far gone to be brought back. But it had some... And he, like, puts his hand up to the, like, the zombified part of his face. Unintended consequences.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've spent basically my entire life at this point, like, fighting things that look exactly like my dad right now. I feel like I might just, like, even though I got the insight there, I feel like I might just be like, well, you're not really my dad. Like, I've come across undead before, and, like, you're just an undead that it has my dad's personality. And I think I turn to you, Mersha, and I say, are you with me?
Of course I'm with you. We're family,
Yes.
after all. And she kind of like does like the wink from like before.
Really dramatic wink, yeah.
Fine.
And then...
And I say, Nabdul?
I actually... Wait, Wait.
And Nabdul has, like, just slipped away, like, I'm out.
Hold up.
Okay, one thing I was going to say is would I have been able to pop a potion of fire breathing in that time?
I mean,
yeah.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Okay, so I popped another potion of fire breathing.
Yeah, so I say, Nabdul?
As soon as you say that, I don't answer with words. I answer with action. And
Awesome, perfect.
And like, as you're like gathering your allies, he says, Dragomir.
No. As he says, Nabdul, I cast grease centered on them.
Oh.
Okay.
So I like you, and you say Nabdul, you see
Grease everywhere.
And I'll just put this in the chat.
Go away, bug. Go away. Go die in a fire, bug.
10 foot square. Who's the one talking?
The kobold in the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have it centered on the 3 on the right then. So I'll have the grease be. Let me see.
Yeah, do you want to like just draw a square?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Not that color.
It's very important.
This is very, very important.
Oh,
That is very important. You'll get the proper greasing.
So the grease is like here. So each creature must make a dex saving throw.
Or fall prone. I love to think that Merrick is just like about to be like Dragomir. He's like, oh!
It doesn't say what the save is. I'm assuming it's my spell save DC,
Probably.
which is like 16. So
Dex save?
all 3 of those need to make a dex save.
Just the 3 bottom ones? Oh, just those 3. Okay.
Those 3 that are circled. I can only hit 3. And that was my prepared action. So the bard at least falls prone. I got one person.
And of all the people, it makes sense that it's the bard.
It's like, oh!
Well, I at least took out one person.
Yeah,
He's
so
prone.
Marek says, Dragomir.
Wait a second. Is grease flammable?
Yeah, I mean, slick grease covers the ground. I mean that. Grease by definition is flammable, but.
Because I was gonna say that's my action. I still technically have a bonus action if we want to go with that.
I mean, I'm perfectly cool with you just setting all these people on fire.
Jordan,
Say that again?
I just covered them in grease, and I've already popped a potion of fire breathing. Can I light them all on fire? Like you see, it like cracks you. I don't know how that works.
Okay, so there are material components for the grease spell.
Yeah.
The material components are pork rinds and butter.
The way I've kind of worked it out is like that I like have prepared them beforehand and I put them in like a vial.
Right. Well, no. My point is, I'm reading around, and unless it's specified that it could be ignited, then it couldn't be. How?
Well, it's
Go ahead.
grease.
Well,
though.
it's because it says that that slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square.
Right.
Grease by
but
definition
not all
is
kinds of
flammable.
grease are flammable in all situations.
What kinds of grease aren't flammable?
D&D grease flammable. How much fire damage does igniting grease deal? Grease cannot be ignited.
Oh,
No.
sad. Wait, where are you finding that though?
Stack exchange. There's no references to grease being ignitable. Moreover, Jeremy Crawford, who I think is a person.
Yeah,
And
he's
it
one of the
might
guys who made
be-
D&D, the 5e.
While it's a popular homeworld to light it on fire, the resulting damage is purely up to the DM.
Right.
So it is up to you.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it can probably catch fire, but
It might not do any damage.
Well, what I would think, right, is that you'd basically shoot your fire breathing on the grease, and instead of getting one target, you get all three of them.
yeah,
Right.
that would be what the damage would be. Is that
So you
But
just
I
do
have
the
to-
same.
But I have to roll a hit still, I take it, probably.
It depends on where you're aiming, I guess.
I was gonna aim at the bard that fell down.
Oh, I thought that was just a dex save for your fire breathing.
Oh, it is. It is. Right. So,
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
you
mean,
just
it's
hit-
gonna hit either way.
yes.
All
so
of
like
them are gonna.
all three of them just have to make dex saves.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
fine
so
with
just
that.
treat it as if he had shot it against all of them.
So,
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
so they have to have them all make dex saves then. I'll roll the damage. Well, I'll wait till you're done. See if I even.
Druid. Bard.
Oh, bard really fails,
Oh,
but
nice.
he did get knocked prone.
Sure, makes sense.
He fell down and gets lit on fire, essentially.
That's pretty terrifying if you think
It
about
really,
it.
really
Just like-
is.
Just like chilling, and then all of a sudden you go, huh,
All of a sudden, you're covered in grease. You fall over, and then you're on fire.
And you take 10.
Wow,
10
that's
damage.
That's
not
pretty
very good.
pathetic.
That was pathetic. That's below average.
So the druid takes half.
Yeah.
It's still the fact that it hit multiple people. I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bard takes what, 10? And so, whoopsie.
He's just a happy little bard, and all of a sudden he's on fire.
Yeah, it makes you happy when you set people on fire, Seth. Is that what you're saying? Wow.
No, I'm saying that the bard was happy, and now he's very much not happy.
And that makes you happy.
I'm just glad I did multiple things of damage for someone
Mhm.
who really can't do a lot of damage.
Okay. So that happens.
So that was my answer to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so has Merrick said anything about to him yet, or have I just been trying to get that out?
You've been trying to get it out. You said Dragomir, and then
Yeah, he said.
you set
Okay,
on
so
fire,
he says,
basically.
Dragomir, this is your chance to join us.
As he's like on fire. This is terrifying.
Yeah. He says he reaches out a hand and just like crushes it and says, "This is your chance to join us." And he doesn't like he doesn't even flinch from the fire.
Rule
He
the
just kinda lets
galaxy, father and son.
it. I mean, it's kind of what this
Yeah.
world is.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
But what?
Rule the multiverse. Okay, yeah. I mean, is that like his...
I'll be right back.
Well, that he asks you that. Do you?
Right, I mean, are we in turn order now, or...
Not yet. I mean, after you answer him, or if you.
Okay,
choose.
yeah, so I'll...
I mean, we're starting with you
Okay,
in the turn order.
got it, okay. Yeah, so my answer would be... I mean, I think we all know what my answer would be. My name is Dragomir Kastrovit. I am your last judgment, as is the sword that I carry. Even those in the deepest reaches of hell will lament your fate here today. I would run. And then I just like step forward and try to cut down the bard, who's just like sitting to the ground on the ground on fire. And since I have advantage, I'm gonna use my Great Weapon Master and get a -5 to and +10 for damage. Yeah,
Nice.
boy.
Yup, that'll hit.
Yup. Cool. So I'm gonna do that, and then +10, whatever this is. So I do 23 damage. I basically just like hilt like this, and just like stab. Yeah.
Wait, did you go for the bard?
Yeah.
Or, wait, wait.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did.
yeah, 'cause
I
you
did my
have advantage.
catchphrase. I did my catchphrase, and I stepped forward, and I'm stabbing him on the ground.
Yeah, you have advantage. You have advantage.
Exactly.
Too.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. How damaged is he? Like,
He is having a bad day. In fact, I think
You don't say.
the druid turns over to him and like puts a hand on her hip and like kind of slouches over and looks down. What's wrong, Remington? Having a bad day?
wow, as she's on fire.
Yeah, she's just like
Man,
just
these
lets
people are
the-
so chill about this.
I
Okay,
know, they're just
So I'm
like
gonna.
Mari with
Necromancers.
fighting that
Yeah,
fire
yeah, that's
elemental. She was just like, nope, I don't
I'm
care.
gonna
I'm
do
on
it.
fire.
I'm gonna do it without the -5.
You have advantage.
Right. But if he's already very damaged,
You don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit.
Don't risk it for the biscuit.
So I'm just gonna do advantage normal roll. So, okay, that means I got a critical hit because I have improved critical, which means I get a critical on a 19.
Dang.
So I do 12.
Oh, because you got plus.
Yeah, so it was a 19. Yeah, it was a 19.
Yeah, because he rolled a 19, yeah.
So because it's the 15 plus the.
No, because it's advantage. I advantage because that guy. I just stabbed on the guy again, who's prone on
Okay,
the
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
And so I do 12 plus 6, so I do 18.
I see what you're saying. Yep. 18?
Yep.
Yep. So you just eviscerate this guy.
Yes.
You just like slam your sword down into him and
So I just like
Oh.
stab him once in the chest, and then pull it out, and then I just like stab him in the face. I think like bring it down again and just stab him through
Okay.
the face. Pull it out really like grittily, and I just like I would run. So that's my turn.
okay. And then he watches this whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's just staring and he goes, and then like roll a perception check.
Okay.
See if you catch something.
Would it be? Well, how?
That'd be insight.
Probably don't.
No, it's perception for this.
9.
Yeah. You don't know something. Mersha, go. You go ahead and
Roll one as
perception
well.
too. You're right there. So.
I can't see.
Okay, I'll roll one. Nope, not much better.
Yeah. So neither of you notice. And he
9
breathes
and
deep
10.
and says, Fine. So be it. And he is gonna summon
Gonna summon? I don't like that at the beginning of a sentence.
Just an FYI, the people are coming to get their cat like right now, so
Okay.
sorry, I'm gonna have to take a break here in just a second to
Yeah.
pass them their cat. Yep,
Oh,
I'm back.
Okay. Come on. Give me the thing that I need. He summons 4 skeletons.
Oh, hello. Hello, friends.
And that's all he does.
Okay.
Mersha,
It's Mersha's turn, so.
your turn.
we're just gonna wait for a little bit.
Yeah. If you guys want to, we can take a quick break.
Yeah, let's
Let's
take a
do
quick
that.
break,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back and finish this up. So stick around. We got more Terra Nullius side stories coming right at you. We'll be right back.